So, good afternoon, everyone. Only three are joined so far. Always coming late, you guys. B section. Joining the semester late, coming the classes for late also. Enro. So, what we done in last class in CAMD? Mohan, Mohan. What we done last class? Can anyone tell me what we done in last class? Someone respond, man. What we done in last class? You remember or not? At least respond. Machine wise. Okay. Yako Jivan, you don't have audio. You are texting. Okay, we completed the assembly of machine wise. Let me complete how to extract it into 2D sheet. We have completed the assembly of machine wise in the last class. So I saved in a file. Let me share that. Okay. So this is what we done in last class. We have completed the assembly of machine wise. Okay. So here usually for screw jack and plumber block, a off sectional front view will be asked. So for machine wise, they will not ask this section. Anyhow, so in order to understand how the internal part will look after taking the section, I will show how it look once you take the section. Okay. Can directly use the rectangle, no problem. I think so. I want to take inside of this box. So show inside. So you know how to take the section. I have been explained this for two assembly. Just in order to understand for you guys. So here you see. Okay. So this is the body. This is movable jaw part. This is the rotating thread portion. So as it rotates, so movable jaw move away or closer to the fixed jaw. Okay, this is how it look. If you see the front view with the wireframe model, it will be look like this. So anyhow, this is not asked in the exam, only assembly of machine wise will be asked. Okay, so let me go and extract the draft copy of assembly. So no need to go for sectional view of this one machine wise. Sheet setup you have to do. Is I am audible? Is I am
Sir,
audible? Okay. So then go to drawing view wizard. So then you need to select machine wise assembly part, open. So then next, this is the common procedure. Name would views, you have to choose custom. In that, again you close this window. Again you from the mid view select it L shape down like this. So then finish. So then keep it in 1:2 scale. Then place it on the screen. Okay. So if you want to move inside the page, you can move it like this. This is the final printout you have to give. Okay. Okay, this is about the assembly of machine wise. You have to extract into 2D sheet, then you have to give the printout. So today we are going to start new assembly, that is connecting rod. You know connecting rod usage. What is the use of connecting rod? Can anyone tell me what is the use of connecting rod? Where connecting rod will be used? Where the connecting rod is used? Where it will be used? Someone respond. There are 10 students. No, 11. Where the connecting rod will be used? Where you are using the connecting rod? Hmm? Bharat, Bharat,
Sir,
ಕಿವಿ ಕೇಳಲ್ವೇನ್ರಿ ಯಾರಿಗೂ? ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಕೂತಿದ್ರೆ where you are going to use connecting rod?
sir, on break, sir.
ಹಾ? ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಪ್ಪ?
crankshaft, sir.
Crankshaft. In order to transfer the power from piston movement, piston to crankshaft. Okay, the connecting rod will be used. One end of the connecting rod is connected to the piston, and another one is connected to the crankshaft.
Sir, screen comes, sir.
Okay. So even in Kannada language also there are 29 videos here. Okay, so you
Yes.
can refer this video. I will send the link while you are practicing, or also whatever we do in class, that is also recorded video is available. You can go through it. So this is the connecting rod. See here. It is connected to the crankshaft. It is connected to the piston ring. Okay, in order to transmit power. Okay, from piston movement to the crankshaft, it is been used. It convert reciprocating motion into rotary motion. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let me start drawing the connecting rod. I will select a new page, part drawing. Okay. So I will share the screen rather than this. So here you have a connecting rod, part drawing sheet. This is what you will get in the exam, part drawing sheet. So first time if you look, you will feel it is quite difficult compared to whatever we done in the previous assembly. But if you analyze clearly, so it will be far easy and you can take less time also. Okay. So here, how we have to start with? Here you see, this is the main body of the connecting rod. Here we have 10 parts. So the major part here is first one, connecting rod and then cover. This is the cover. Okay, when you close this, here you will get a shaft. Okay, it is connected to the piston side. Okay, so then as it reciprocate, it will rotate the shaft. Okay, so let me start how we will proceed. That is very important. There are many videos, different bands, a different person have different approach in drawing while modeling. So if you observe keenly, see here you will be having a semicircular shape component. Okay, so I will start with this. See, when you, this is the main body, this is the front view, this is the side view, and this is the top view of this. Front view, side view, and top view. If you take this, okay, so here you see at this point when you take this section, so this is the sectional view. Section AA is taken. Okay, this sectional view, where sectional view means when you cut this and look from this side in this direction, this part will be, side part will be look like this. Okay, this at this particular point the length will be 24 of this profile, and at this particular point length will be 20. Okay, So this has to be do with different command. So today we are going to use that. Till now we just use the normal protrusion and revolved protrusion. So today we will use one more protrusion called lofted protrusion. We will draw the profile here as well as here. Here this profile of 24 mm length, here this profile of 20 mm length. So then we use the lofted protrusion. Before starting this section of the connecting rod body, I want to produce a semicircular component, this one. Here you have to understand clearly. So this semicircular part here, it is having a this one. Here you see it is a cut of 48 mm, 48 mm diameter. That means radius will be how much? Radius will be how much? 24 mm radius circle. Okay. So from here to here distance will be this what a dotted line indicates. From the top view, if you see, this point will be exactly at this dotted line. Okay. So this semicircular part having this profile. You here you see this profile. It is having this profile. First you have to draw this profile. The main body as well as cover is having same profile. If you done this profile for the main body, then same profile can be copy and again use it for when you are doing the cover. So this is the profile. It is shown here. They taken the section BB and the sectional view. From when you look from here, it will be look like this. Similarly, here also in the top view, this is shown. Okay. So from here to here distance will be, so 48 is the diameter, 20 mm distance. So you draw this profile. You draw this profile. Are you understand this profile? So this profile and this profile is same. You draw this profile and do revolved protrusion. Okay. For that, what I will going to do, this what is this length? This length is, you can refer in the side view. See here, when you take this side view, this length will be 33 mm. From here to here, it will be 33 mm. Width is given in the side view. And from here to here distance will be this radius distance, that is 24. Okay, what I will select the revolved protrusion. I select the side plane because I want the profile or body like this C shape. Okay, perpendicular to the side plane. I will select this. Okay, then what I will do, from here I will, as you know, the diameter at the middle is 48. I will select 24 mm length on one side. Here I will create a profile first, then the 33 mm width, as you know, at 0. See, this profile I am creating, that is what shown here also. So from here to here, so from here to this endpoint, from here to here distance is 6.5. So from here to here it is 1.5. That means from here to here it is 6.5 minus 1.5, it is 5 mm. Okay. So because I am drawing this vertically up, so you take this from here, you take 5 mm at 90. From the midpoint of this line, you can take this as 6.5 mm at 90. Then you can join this point to this point. Similarly, here also you draw 5 mm at the end, and then you join from here to here, end of this point. After that, you can delete the center line, and then you select this and move from the midpoint of the bottom line and place it here at 24 mm distance. Then you can delete. So the revolved protrusion should have axis of rotation. Select the axis of rotation, select this, return. I am selecting the side plane. I want this towards the right side. Just give 180-degree rotation. Enter. I want towards the right side like this. Finish. Is it clear? So in this orientation, this will be there. Is it clear?
Sir.
Okay. So after this, drawing this profile, what I have to do is you have to draw the top portion here. So this is the profile at the center. So top portion having different profile. See here. So from the side, if you see, you can see this is the profile you need to draw at the top. So draw this profile. Okay, draw this profile. If you draw it on the top side, bottom side also same. You can use one time. If you draw, you can use both these side. So what has to be done here? From this point to this distance will be 48. From here to here distance will be 48 because sorry, the diameter is 48 here to here. So this is 60 as it is given. 60 minus 48 will be 12 mm. So from this point to this point it will be 6 mm. Okay, this line as you say is 6 mm. This is also 6 mm. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I have to do, select the face, this face. Okay, from this side face, you draw this profile. You draw this profile. So go to protrusion. So then rotate this, select this face. Okay. So then, as I told you, from here to here, it the center of so up to here it is 24. So from here to here it is 60. Okay, here to here it is 60, and from there you draw a 10 mm circle as they are given. Here you see 2 holes of M10. Okay, deep 15. Okay, so this diameter is 10 mm. So this radius is 10 mm. Radius is 10 mm means 20 mm diameter. Okay, go to this one. So select 30 mm line. So here from here to this center of the circle distance will be 30. So select 30 mm line. So from this point draw a circle of diameter 20. Diameter 20. Then you draw this line from this point to this point. You draw the line and you draw this line also up to the end point. Then you draw a line tangent to the circle what you created. Draw a line tangent to the circle. So then trim unwanted line. Okay, this is the profile what you require. Okay, same profile you can mirror it to the bottom side. Then say return. So it is showing here it is having connection problem. So if it is a problem, first rectify it and then say end of this line to end of this line. I think it is not connected. So now we can copy and mirror like this, then say return. Okay, this distance will be how much? See here, it is given as 12 mm. Is it clear? Give 12 mm distance. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then what you have to do once you done this, so here you see, so I given the revolve protrusion from this line. So here it is 1.5 mm. A cutout is there. Actually, the part is not start from that center of the radius. you have to do 1.5 mm full cutout you have to do. Okay, what you have to do here, select the, keep it in diametry, select the cutout option, select the front plane. So here, so draw a circle of say 1.5 is the, sorry, let me check the distance between these 2 points. I think it will be 80 between this and this. Yes, 80. So I want to draw a rectangle of 80 and 1.5 at 0 degree. Sorry, at 90 degree. 80 at 1.5 at 90 degree. Select the rectangle. 80, 1.5 at 90 degree. Like this. Then select this. Move from the midpoint of outer line here, right side line. And move from the midpoint of this left side line and place it here. Zoom this, place it like this, then say return. So then you can see here, I want to do the cutout, symmetric cutout on either side, finish. Like this you have to do. Once you done this, then what you have to do, this cutout and all will do it later state. Okay, here you have so many minute profile. So don't worry about minute profile, because if you start doing all this, you cannot finish in given time. So major profile will do. Okay. So after doing this, I will start doing this section. Okay. As once you done the cutout, this is the profile what we can see. I will do this section. So what you can do here, this section, this profile is start from a 52 mm away from this plane what we used. Okay, so perpendicular to the plane we will be having this profile. So first I will take a parallel plane at a distance of 52 mm from this plane. Okay, so not 52, 52 plus 1.5, 53.5 mm distance, because plane, our reference plane will be at this point. 1.5 mm also you have to consider. 1.5 mm plus 52, it will be 53.5 mm. You take the parallel plane. Here you have parallel plane option. Are you able to see this? Here you'll be having coincidence plane, parallel, angle plane, perpendicular. There are so many types of plane. I will select parallel plane. Parallel to this plane, you move at a distance of 53.2 and enter. Okay, so here you need to create a profile. What kind of profile? So I will use lofted protrusion. For lofted protrusion to be do, first you have to create a profile on the plane. So for that, use sketch option. So here you have sketch option. Select sketch option, click on the plane, draw this sketch. This sketch. So here height will, at this point height will be 24 mm. Okay, so height will be 24 mm means I will start from the midpoint. So this will be 12 mm. Okay, 12 mm. So select the line, select from here this point 12 mm at 90. So then here you see, so I drawn this line 12 mm, then this line will be 5 mm. These two lines are 5 mm apart. What I am trying to do is, I will try to do only this quarter of the portion, this portion. So then I can mirror to right side, then I can mirror these two to the bottom side, so that complete profile will be over. Okay. So what I will do, I will draw this line. This total width will be 5 mm. I will take 2.5 mm distance here towards the right side. So towards the right side, you take, so this is very important, creating this profile 2.5 mm at 180 degree. The left side I done. Okay. So then what you have to do here, you see the total length is 24. Okay. So from 24, so you can neglect this 3 mm at the bottom and this 3 mm at the top. So how much it is? 24 minus 3 plus 3. 24 minus 6, it will be 18 mm. 18 mm means from here to this point distance. Okay, this point distance will be 18. From this point to this point distance will be 18. So 18 means on one side it is 9 mm. So you take 9 mm at 90. Okay, then you see here. So I taken the distance up to here, not up to this point, up to this point. Okay, later I will tell you what to do. So first you take it this distance, then this distance you take it. So 9 mm. Then what is this distance from here to here? What is the distance? So total width will be 12 mm. 12 minus 5, how much? 12 minus 5, how much? 12 minus 5. Huh?
7, sir.
7. Half of this 7 is nothing but half will be shared on the left side, half will be shared on the right side. It will be 3.5 mm. See, creating this profile is very important. 3.5 mm at the left side. I am trying to create quarter of the profile, then I will do mirror. Okay. So 3.5 from, not from this point, I am creating at this point, this point. Okay, 3.5. Then what is this width? So from here to here it will be 3 mm, and from this point to this point it is 1.3 mm is given. So remaining it will be 1.7 mm this portion. So draw 1.7 mm line at 90, then you connect here like this. Is it clear? So then what you have to do, as I am taking, so this line has to be end somewhere here. I am taking 9 mm up to this point. So what I have to do, from the center of this vertical line, 1.7 mm vertical line, take a horizontal line. So then what you will do, select this line and do mirror like this, and you can trim. So unwanted lines you can trim. This is what the profile required. Okay, try to connect. Is it, do you understand how I created this, or can I tell me again?
1 second.
Okay. Okay. So what I did, first from center I taken 20, out of 24, 12 mm I taken to the right side. Then the width will be 5 mm. I taken 2.5 mm. Then I taken this 9 mm line, because here you see, so total is 24. Neglect 3 mm on either side. It will be 24 minus 3 minus 3. It will be 18 mm. From here to here 18 mm. So this point will come somewhere here. From that point, you draw this 3.5 mm line, then 1.7 mm, then you connect to here. Okay. So from here, I draw 3.5 mm line at 180, then 1.7 mm line at 90, then joined here. Okay. So then what you have to do, from the midpoint of this line, draw one horizontal line so that you can mirror this line. Select this line and mirror along this midpoint line like this. Then you trim unwanted line like this. So let me try. Is there any connection problem? End of this line and end of this line, it is connected already. So before mirroring, because you 4 times will mirror, so it was not connected earlier because you done mirror. So that's why you have to connect this point and this point. Then you do mirror to the right side first. Select this profile, mirror like this. So then mirror like this, then mirror like this. Okay, so in mirroring, so you have to connect between these 2 points as well as these 2 points as well as these 2 points as well as these 2 points. Is it clear? See, I created this profile here. Same profile has to created here also by taking the plane, parallel plane at this distance. Same profile has to create, but I have to reduce this. This top and bottom profile will be same. This length will change. Okay, I have to reduce that length. You see, so this top portion, bottom portion will remain same here and here. Only this will be reducing. This height will be reducing at the center. So for that, what I will do, I will copy this so that again I don't want to waste the time doing this. I'll copy this, say return. I created this profile here. I want one more plane, parallel plane. So parallel to this. Okay, at what distance you have to check here. Okay, so I want a plane. So here total distance to the center is 150. Okay, so from the plane it will be 150 1.5. Let me take like that. Okay, so from
Okay.
this plane, if you take from this plane, okay, so total distance is 150. Here you see you will be having this profile here, top view. This is 26 mm. So 26 means here half of that distance will be 13 mm. This. So out of 150, you neglect this 52 and this 13 mm. So that you will get where you have to fix this plane. You will get to know. Okay, 150 minus 52, how much? 150 minus 52.
-2, sir.
98.
Huh? 150 minus 52, how much?
-98, sir.
98. 98 minus
Yes, sir.
13, this time, this 13 from year to year. 98 minus 13, how much? 98 minus 13,
Sir.
85, right?
Yes,
Take a
sir.
plane from this plane, you move the plane at 85 mm. Like this, you have to fix a plane at 85 mm. Then select a sketch and you draw sketch over here. So what I will do, I already copied that previous sketch. Just go and edit the option and then you just paste it. Okay, what I have to do here is I want to make this distance short. Okay, you may confuse if you keep doing the profile inside. For that, I will move this outside. So what I will do, as you know, from this point to this point distance is 24. I want to reduce into 20, right? So draw a line of 20 at minus 90 from this point. Is it clear? From this point, draw a line of 20 at minus 90. Then what you will do, then you can trim this portion, and then you take this bottom profile, move from the this end point and place it over here. Okay, are you get it?
Sir.
Then use extend to next, extend this line. Then you delete. See here, now it will become 20. From 24, it will become 20. So before deleting that, you place it in exact position. That is, select this profile, move option from the midpoint, place it to the midpoint. After placing, you can delete this center line. Then go to return option. So then two profile is completed, right? I want to create in between these two profile. I want to build a solid material. For that, use in revolved protrusion. You have one more option called lofted protrusion. Select lofted protrusion. Here, select one of the reference tip. I will selecting bottom tip. Here also you need to select the same tip. You can select any other point also. Even if you can select top tip and top tip here. Whatever the tip you selected, head or corner you selected, same corner has to be selected on the other plane also. Are you get it?
Yes, sir.
So then you give preview, then finish. You will get lofted protrusion between these two profiles. Do you understand? Okay. So let me do further. You fill the material here in between these two portion. Let me fill the material for that. So what you have to do? So here use a normal protrusion. From this end point, you take 32 mm vertical line. From this point, see here, from here to here, it is 32 mm radius. That's why from this end point, they take 32 mm radius and draw a 32 mm circle. Okay, you already constructed up to here. From the end point of this, you draw tangent to this circle. Okay, so then whatever the bottom portion, you will cover this and will finish the profile. So what I will do, go to normal protrusion, select the front plane. Okay, then from the end of this point, end point, this point, draw 32 mm at 90. From this end point, you create a circle of 32 mm radius or 64 mm diameter, like this. Okay, so then from this end point, you can extend this line up to this midpoint. Okay, so then from the end of this point, you draw line tangent to this circle. Okay, then later you can trim this unwanted portion of this. Is it clear? Just in order to obtain a curved line, I draw 32 mm line and then I draw a circle. Then you draw a tangent to line. So then what you have to do? Here you see from this line, draw a line up to this point. Up to this point. So then creating same profile, draw a circle up to this. Okay, not last one. Up to this you have to draw. So that is 18 plus 5. It will be 23. 18 plus 5. Yes. So up to this one you have to draw. Like this. So then you draw a reference line here in order to trim the unwanted portion. So then you can trim this. Okay. So then you can mirror this. You can also delete this. Then you can mirror this profile to the bottom like this. So once you use mirror option, you have to connect between the curve, between these two lines. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
And return. So what is the width? You have to give a symmetric protrusion. What is the width here? See here. So this width is given in the side view. When you see from the side here, so this is the width. Can you see at the center? sorry, this will come at the center as you looking from this end. Okay, it will be visible then. So 33 width is there, you give 33 mm width. Okay, 33 mm width on the 33 mm. Yes, finish. So now what you have to do, there is a extra portion here. You have to do cutout. Okay, cutout of this extra portion, what it is present here. For that, you just create a same profile here. So if you move on to the center of this arc, you create this, go to circle and then create same dimension circle. Then from the end point of this line, you draw tangent to this arc. Again from the end point of this, you draw tangent to arc. Then you trim unwanted portion. So then I want to delete to the top side, you just extend like this, whatever way you want. So I want to only delete this portion. So you can mirror this, select this, because you have to do at the bottom also, mirror and say return. I want to delete towards right side like this. Then keep it in diametry. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So then, so if you want, you can give round option here. This edge, so it will look good. Okay. By default, it will be 5 mm. So that will be sufficient. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
Keep it in diametry. So then let me construct this portion of the part. We will construct this. See here. So you will be having, this is the portion you are connected to the piston end. So if you see from the top view, here you have this profile. So 25 mm length. This profile, if you do revolved protrusion from the top plane, so then you will get this profile. Okay. This is a vertical hole. Okay. So select the top plane and draw the profile, this profile, and do revolved protrusion. Here, so I taken this distance as 13 mm. 13 mm come here. If this one and this one is connected, then it will show error when we are doing revolved protrusion. That's why instead of 13 mm, I will take 13.5 mm for this point. So then there will be no problem. Okay. So that is minor adjustment we will do in order to finish this modeling. Okay. So I will create this profile in the top plane and then do revolved protrusion. So select revolved protrusion, then select the top plane. Here from this end, you take 13.5 mm. You have to take 13 mm, but that if you take 13 mm, so the revolved protrusion will not work. It will show error. That's why I taken 5 mm extra. Here you see from this point. So now I come to this point. So what is the distance from here to here? Here to here. Here you see the internal diameter hole will be 18 mm. So from the midpoint it will be 9 mm. In order to do revolved protrusion, let me take a reference line over here. From this point I will take one vertical line, reference line, just for giving revolved axis of rotation. Just unknown dimension you can take some random dimension. From here, so from here it has the 18 mm hole. So on one side it will be 9 mm. You take 9 mm at 0. So from here to here, what is the height here? It is given 25 mm because I am constructing from the midpoint. You take 12.5 mm here, 12.5 mm, and here you see 12.5 mm. This is from here to here. It is 9 mm. Okay. So here to here it is 12 mm as it is 24 diameter. From here to here it is 12 mm. 12 minus 9 will be 3 mm. From here to here it will be 3 mm. Take that. It is 12.5 mm at 90, then 3 mm at 0. So then from take this. So from here to here it is 8 mm. From here to here it is sorry, here to here it is 9 mm. From here to here it is 4 mm. 9 plus 4 will be 13 mm. 4 mm at 0. So then join this profile. So this is just for using revolved protrusion. I take on this line. Okay. So this is the profile we require. See here, what I done is I get it to I take on 13.5 mm from here to here. I draw a vertical line to select the axis of rotation. From here to here, it is 18 mm circle hole. That's why I take on 9 mm. So this is 25 mm height. So take 12.5 mm. This length will be 3 mm. Take this mm. This 26 minus 18, it will be 8. So half of the distance will be 4 mm. Join here to here. So then you can mirror. Select this mirror along this line. Select this mirror. Once you do mirror, delete unwanted line. Once you do mirror, you have to select the point. Connect the plane where the element will get separate. Then select the axis of rotation, this one. So then return, give 360. Then finish. If you not given that 0.5 mm extra, what happen? This gap will not be there. This gap will not come. So it will overlap. In that case, the revolved protrusion will not take. So now I want what I will do. I will do protrusion. You have to connect from here to here. What I will do, I will go for protrusion. Use select from sketch. You already drawn sketch on this profile. Okay, just say okay. Then you just you extend to next option in this direction. Through next in this direction. Finish. Keep it in diameter. See, you will understand better if I do like this. See here. So what I want to do, I want to fill this gap. For that, what you have to do, go to protrusion. Instead of drawing on the plane, what I do, select from sketch. You already drawn a sketch on the second plane. Select from sketch, select this sketch. Okay, then say okay. Then you use through next. Show the direction. Finish. Then keep it in diameter. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So what else is left? We'll see. This is a small hole. In order to lubricating purpose, this hole is made. You can negotiate this only. Assembly part you do. If you want to do all this, it will take lot of time. You can negotiate this. Even in exam also, will not consider this. Okay. So I will do this one. Two holes of M10, D15 having V bottom. Okay, let me do this. Okay. So you have to go for a special hole, not a cutout. Select this face. So the location will be from the midpoint, it will be 30 mm. 30 mm at 90. Then define the hole. Select this. If you click on this, this dialog whole circle option will appear. Select this. I want threaded hole. Diameter will be how much? Threaded hole of diameter M10, deep 15. Okay, diameter will be 10 mm. Finite extent. Okay, deep 15. 15 mm. We want V bottom also. Want V bottom. We already selected. Okay, say okay. Say thread length will be 15. So whole length give 3 mm more than that. Okay, you have to take it. Right. Say 1 mm more than that. Whole depth will be. Okay. Say okay. Then place it here. You also place, yeah, you can mirror this thing over here. Then you can delete this construction line, then return. So show the direction. Finish. Is anything left in the body to see?
No, sir. Sir, front part ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ sir.
Front part?
ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ sir, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇದಲ್ಲ.
This one.
7. Yes, sir.
This one. This is related to seventh part. These two are main body. This is front view. This is top view, and this will be the side view. These three. Okay. And
Yes.
you can see here you have one more radius 29. 29 radius cutout will be there. Okay. Okay. So you have to do this cutout of 29 mm. Okay. For a distance of 3 mm offset at the edge. Okay. What I will do, select this, select the cutout, select this, now select the circle from here. It is of 29 means radius means it is 58. 58. Then say return. The cutout has to be symmetric cutout. So 33 ali 33 if you neglect it will be 27. Like this. So so I have confusion over this cutout. I will tell you in the next class by referring to the book. Okay. So this portion you practice up to this. This cutout will be there. We will discuss in the next class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you for joining. Please stay in the meeting for another 5 minutes. I am going to end. Until then, you stay in the meeting. Don't leave.
Okay, sir.